What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Andy Arts, and I'm back with another tutorial. For this tutorial, I went ahead here and drew some really, I guess, appealing figures. So we're gonna be drawing uh, clothing folds. Now, clothing folds is something that I really sucked at. Like, I don't know, I just couldn't draw clothing folds, and a lot of my drawing folds they came out as like Dragon Ball Z. Because I got so used to drawing the clothing folds that's like, like the Dragon Ball Z type where it's like pair of pants, it goes like this, right? Goes like this, and then, right? But no, we're not gonna do it that way. Let me go back and erase these. We're not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna show you how to draw clothing folds from. We're gonna draw basically like a loose shirt and then a tight in. Well, a loose shirt and then I guess a more, what's the word I'm looking for? A more of a like thicker fabric, like a sweater. When you have like a thicker type of you know type of clothing on, like a sweater, jacket, something that's thicker around the body. So, anyways, let's go ahead. All right, there we go. All right, so let me take the red here. So, how do you determine where the clothing folds is going to land, right? So, like, how do you know where the folds are gonna be at, right? Like, how do you know where they're supposed to go? And there's two things that matter. So the first one is gravity. First one is gravity, right? And then the second one is tension, right? And of course, the gravity, of course, everything's gonna like, fall down, right? The closest is gonna be on your body and you're gonna cascade down, right? It's supposed to go that way. That's how it's supposed to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a loose shirt and then a thicker clothes. Dang it. Thicker clothes. All right, hope you guys can see that. All right, so gravity and tension. So where's the tension? So when you wear your clothes, right? Well, if it's a shirt, sweater, jacket, whatever, there's we all know that gravity, everything's supposed to fall down, right? Depending on what direction you're standing or where the wind is blowing, yeah, you get the point. Right? So, say you put on a shirt, right? Put on a shirt, and hold on. And there's a couple of places where the tension is most significant. And that's in the armpits. The armpits, of course. And it's because, your clothes, they everything gets tied up in there, right? It gets tied up in there. And then the wrinkles from your armpits, they stretch out into your other parts of the shirt, right? Even down, right? And back, right? So is the armpits, and then wherever there's like where your body folds, so where your body like bends, so the arms, right, the elbow area, that's a tension point that determines how how your clothes is going to fold. And then of course, let's give this guy, okay, let's say some pants. Got some pants here. I'm just sketching this real quick. We got a pair of jeans. Right, and then here on the crotch area where everything is pushing out, where everything is like getting tied up here, and that kind of determines where the folds are gonna be. Right, so this is starting to make sense, right? So let's say when you fold your arm, let's say here for example, I know this is the fold's gonna be like that. It's gonna have like those S lines here, right? So it's gonna go around. something like that, right? That's gonna affect. Right, so you see that? Let me zoom in here. You see that? All right, so what I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and just start drawing a shirt on top of this body. Let's just go ahead and start drawing a shirt. And let's go ahead and erase all of this joint. We're gonna erase all of this so that we can draw a shirt. Let's put some clothes on these naked bodies. All right, and we're gonna start with the loose shirt. And so we're gonna start with this one. I'm gonna zoom in, and hold on, there's a pen. All right, so we're gonna draw like a basic shirt, like a just one of those circle. No, hold on. All right, goes around, cascades. Right, and then the tension is gonna be here, so I know it's gonna be like right, and then here it's gonna create a fold here, and then it's gonna create this fold here. And then since we're gonna draw some lines here for like the chest area, right? Not like that. And then maybe to the hand. All right, see how that looks? All right, and then the shirt. It's gonna, hold on a second. Create this. So here, this arm here is not bending, so it's probably just gonna have like a line here. Just like a line here. I'm just kind of drawing like a general shirt here. I didn't really plan this out very well. But you guys get the point, right? It's like one of those basics long sleeve shirts, right? And then from the back, it's gonna come from the back like that, right? And then it's gonna cause these folds here, and then it's gonna go like that. All right, so that seems pretty much, and then these the tension here in the armpits are gonna create some more. No, hold on, that's too much. Yeah. Okay, so if I were to go to the layers, right, and I remove, hold on, that's not it, and I remove the figure. You see, like the folds are pretty realistic. So if I do, I don't know if I do this, right, and then as you can see in the chest area here, hold on, let me get the red pen. In the chest area here, you see these folds because because the way the chest is, like it kind of puffs out, but there's like a like space, like a slope between your two pecs. So it kind of creates this this stretch out fold here. Let me erase that. Right, and then right. So I think this is actually pretty good example. Right, and over here on this arm over here, right, has a lot of fold because the arm is bending. The arm's bending a lot. So let me bring this back. Right, so let's go ahead. So that's loose. This is a loose shirt type of fold. So the material, right, the fabric is thinner, and it's just, it creates more folds around the body. Now what happens when you have a thicker, right, thicker clothes on? I'm gonna give this guy a hoodie for this example, just for fun. So a hoodie, let's go ahead and draw a hoodie, something like this, right? Like this. All right, so we give him a hoodie. So a hoodie, the fabric is gonna be much thicker. So it's gonna go like this around the body, right? It's gonna go around the body like this. It's gonna go. There's like a little bit of tension here, right? And then tension here. Maybe a little bit of this here, not too much. Right, so you see that? It's thicker. It's much thicker. So we gotta, it's not gonna have as many folds. Now here, well, because since the body is bending, it's gonna go around the body like this. Right, and then from the back, it's probably gonna create this. Not like that. No, hold on. It's gonna have like this line, something like that, right? And then the arm here, the arm here is gonna have this line coming in like that. That's probably gonna have. It's gonna have like just one fold, really, not too much. They're just gonna come out like this, like that. Maybe one little fold here, and there you go. See that? And then like the hoodie pockets are gonna go in like, I don't know, for the hoodie pockets. Hoodie pocket here, hoodie pocket here. Yeah, there we go. And then if I went ahead and remove the model, you see this, right? So it is cascading down. It does have a lot. It does have folds, but as you can see, it doesn't have as many folds as the loose shirt, right? A shirt that's more loose, right? A shirt that's more loose. Because it's just thicker, and it's just gonna be a little, more rounder around the body, and yeah. So it does have a line coming in because the body kind of bends. The lines coming from the back. So you can add, maybe draw another line here, just so you can like show that depth, and then the rest just kind of cascades down. Now, one last thing that I do want to show you guys is a tight shirt. How does a tight shirt look? So let's go ahead and make the canvas bigger. Give me just 1 second. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna copy one of these, duplicate layer. All right, here we go. So another naked man here. All right, so let's go ahead and let me change the name of this. Tight shirt. All right, here we go. All right, so we got this is gonna be our tight shirt. There we go. Okay, cool. So how's this going to look? And I'm gonna go ahead and take this. This type of shirt and just add it over here, just as a tight shirt. Let's go ahead and use that example. So a tight shirt. All right. So it's gonna have like that type of neck, and it's gonna wrap around the body tightly, of course, tightly. Tightly. It's gonna have this line coming in. All right. Gonna have a lot of folds coming from the armpit, in the back, over the chest. Gonna have like these lines. And since the shirt is gonna be tight, it's gonna be pretty close to the body. Right. Hold on. Doesn't look good. And there's gonna be these little folds, kind of like peeking out. And when it comes here to the elbow has a lot of tension, but this elbow's not folding, so it's gonna have a few lines here as Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. And then if obviously it's going to cascade, so let's go. Let's say it goes all the way down to the belt. Goes like that. Alright, so it wraps around the body pretty tightly. But then it's gonna have like these little lines like that, right? These little lines like that are gonna go around like that. It's gonna show like these folds. See that? I studied folds a lot because I really sucked at drawing them. Right, so there we go. So now let's go ahead and erase these models and just look at the shirts, right? So here we have, so over here, I'm gonna go over here first. So the loose shirt obviously has more wider, folds, right? Because it's just more loose on the body, right? And it's gonna be more noticeable. The thick shirt or the thick clothing is going to have less folds and it's going to be more round around the body, right? And then the tight shirt is going to have a lot of folds, but they're going to be more like straight lines around the body. That makes sense. It creates that illusion. Yeah. So if I do this, for example, let's say, hold on, let me change the color. It's gonna be something like this going around the neck. You see these little lines, right? Little lines shows like how it's like the clothes is folding, right? right? So other closest folding. Right, these little lines. So see on a tight shirt, like if you ever wore a tight shirt, it's gonna have a lot of folds. It's just gonna be a lot smaller, much thinner, thinner folds around the body. All right, so I hope this helps. I recommend you watch this video multiple times just so that you can get a good understanding of how it works, right? Of how a good understanding of folds and how they cascade over the body and all that good stuff, right? So loose shirts, thick clothes, and tight shirts, right? And yeah, so that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you got something out of this. I hope that you can use it on your own artwork. And if you really like this video, guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. Guys, please hit the like button. Also share this video. Go ahead and share this video on social media, on Twitter, Facebook. I don't know if you can share it on Instagram, but go ahead, share it on YouTube, repost it, and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. I really like to do these videos, and I want to do many more of them. So that's going to be it. It's your boy, Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next art video. Godspeed, baby.